to be up there. And what we're looking for is we're going to have an instruction manual for a really common item that normally you would not need an instruction manual for. And Jen will then come in later and we'll get things, all the different parts that you find in an instruction manual. So, what do we need an instruction manual for?
Fork. Going to the back.
What was that?
A fork.
An instruction manual for a fork.
An instruction manual for a fork. So just to kind of show you how this is going to work, we're going to start with your basic introduction to the instruction manual for a fork, and I'm going to conduct these folks through the instructions. And then we'll come back to you and find other sections. So, let's get some instructions on a fork.
Place the fork perpendicular to your plate and push it down into the
steak that is placed upon your plate.
If there isn't a steak on your plate,
a piece of chicken will do just fine.
Okay, all right. About how it works. So other than the basic welcome page that you might find in the instruction manual, what's a really common chapter for an instruction manual?
Which end to use?
Which end to use? I find that in everything I buy from IKEA. Yeah, so we're going to do which end to use.
first look for the pointy end. Take the pointy end and make sure that it is pressing into the steak.
When it's in the steak, make sure you firmly have your hand on the handle.
You will not be confused because if the handle is not sharp.
Since it's not sharp, you're probably not bleeding.
So what's another commonly found chapter in an instruction manual?
Warnings and caution.
Warnings and cautions.
Every time you pick a fork, remember that you should
Use it with care, and do not prod your children.
Yes, they really deserve it.
While using your fork, make sure tines are as sharp as possible.
After sharpening, take your fork and remember the warranty. Go back to the warranty page on number 7 and remember that it's no good after you've started
To sharpen the tines.
When the tines are sharpened, then head to your attorney right away.
Okay, let's get one more section out of an instruction manual.
Fine print. The fine print.
The fine print. So the disclaimer. Okay, we're going to have a fork disclaimer.
While using your fork,
Be sure to never stick it on your nose. If you do find yourself in that position with it in your nose,
do not place it in your other hand.
if your fork would happen to be sharpened for 4 hours or more, your warranty is still void. You may want to see your doctor as soon as possible.
Not responsible for injuries, mayhem, or
Forkness.
Okay, our next game is one that you've all seen on Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's called Party Quirks. This is, Bob is going to be the host of a party. Kurt, Michelle, and Val are all going to be guests at the party. And in just a moment, Bob's going to walk out the door there so he can't hear what we're talking about. And then we are going to assign a quirk or a way of acting or a characteristic to each of the guests, and he has to try and guess them. So, Bob is going to go out the door now.
He's going to get locked out.
Okay, the door's locked, right? Okay, so Kurt is one guess. What is Kurt's quirk?
Lip reader.
Kurt is a lip reader. And then Michelle. What is Michelle's quirk?
Horse trainer. Horse trainer.
Michelle is a horse trainer. And Val, what is Val's quirk?
She's very touchy-feely.
Remember that. Okay, so he is, what is Kurt?
lip reader.
Lip reader,
Horse trainer.
horse trainer, and very touchy-feely. Let's give Bob a round of applause.
Get locked up.
Yay! Okay, so Bob is now going to set up his party and wait for his guests to arrive. He could narrate what he's doing too. That would be even funny.
I can?
Yes.
Oh, I put this nice big birthday cake here because it's for me. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Bob.
Ding
Putting
dong.
some utensils down for me.
Ding dong.
Come on in.
Bob. So good to see you, man. Thanks for inviting me to the party.
Well, of course. You know.
Do you got drinks over here?
Yeah, right down at the end there. Help yourself. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for showing up at my party.
Ding dong!
Good to see you.
Grains and stuff.
Grains? Right over by the water trough there. Hey, come on in.
So glad I came.
We're gonna get this party started.
How you doing?
I'm gonna cut this cake here.
Can I help you? Okay.
Would you like a piece of cake?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh. Try any cake yet?
Good idea.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready to guess.
I'm watching that guy a little bit longer. Okay. What do you guys think of? She is very, very flirtatious.
Touchy-feely.
Michelle is riding a horse.
Almost.
She's riding a carnival horse.
It has to do with just a horse.
A pony. Geez, what else? Riding a horse?
What, is she just riding it, or is she doing something more with it?
I didn't see that part.
She can show you her whip.
She's a jockey.
Close.
Horse rider, horse racer.
Horse trainer.
I'm totally confused about it. No, he's giving me the creeps for sure. I don't know. Give me a hint. I'm sorry. Read, book, speed reader. Yeah.
Oh, close.
Dumb. Stupid.
Not Kurt, the carrot.
Yeah, oh, the carrot, of course.
You were almost there with death.
Yeah, hearing impaired, hard to hear. Sign language, lip reading.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, now just a moment. We're gonna have one more game, and then we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna do another set with some different people. And this time, Jen will be your mistress of ceremony. No, master of ceremonies, I guess would still be
I could
correct.
be a mistress, that works.
Okay. So anyhow, we're going to play one more game. Now this one is called Freeze, and this is for everybody. What it's going to do is we're going to start off with Jen and Anne, and they're going to start doing a scene, but then at any point in the scene, one of the other cast members can yell freeze, and then come in. They will freeze right at that time, mid-word, mid-gesture. The other person will come in, tag one of them out, take their place, and start a new scene. And then they will continue to, people just tagging each other out. One of the cool little parts of this is that what people can also do, the people who are not in the scene at the time, is do what's called in some circles a pimp freeze, where, for instance, Michelle would say freeze and then call Bob or Kurt, and one of them has to go out and step into the scene and start a new one. So it's a lot easier to understand once you watch it. So where are they at right now? What's a setting for them?
Airport.
They're at an airport.
Oh my God, it's delayed again. I know the stupid airline never's on time. How are we going to get to Mom's funeral? You know, I really don't want to go to her funeral anyway. She was always kind of mean to me. I know she liked me better. I know she did. I mean, look how beautiful and smart you are. I know. Oh, I just love you. And Kurt.
All right. I can't help it.
I can't either.
I love Mom more than you, and it was just apparent. She told me
It was apparent. It was apparent all along.
it was.
And, you know, I think what we really should do is
What should we do?
pray.
Pray.
Freeze.
Been praying for this day forever.
No, and now it's finally here.
I know. We finally get to go to her funeral. Yes.
Do you think it'll be time to go sledding after?
I think. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Oh,
What are we gonna do?
I packed my sled. So, I'm glad that that's over with.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why would you be treating your mother like this?
Oh, but she was a lovely lady. But I really am looking forward to the other things that are going to go on in our lives
Like
now.
what? You were always a dancer when you were growing up. And my sister, God rest her soul, there she is.
Oh my God, my water broke!
I want to catch your baby. Sit down, okay?
I can't!
Things are looking great.
And I think that's a good place. So we're going to take a short break.